What do you think, though? Is Peter gonna have you write up what happened at the party?
Well, I mean, I do remember all too well what Franco was like before they removed that brain tumor.
It's tragic. I mean, whatever his alleged crimes, 10 years ago, Franco was a genius, a brilliant revolutionary artist.
Oh, you don't know? Right. How could you? It was so long ago. I was one of Franco's targets.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
Thanks for having my back, buddy.
Excuse me?
Thought we were collaborators.
As far as I know, we are.
I called, but did you answer? Not a chance.
Oh, Dustin is not a border collie. He doesn't just come running whenever you call.
Okay, I'm here now. Tell me, what happened?
My father kicked me out of the house. So
Ned actually kicked you out of the house? Why?
Wait, how did Ned kick you out of the house? It's Monica's house, unless she agreed with your dad.
Seems like no one can make mistakes anymore.
Well, what was the mistake that you made?
Franco.
You sold your shares without discussing it with your family. Isn't that like the #1 rule of being a quartermain?
You're acting like I sold my shares to buy tickets to Coachella. I was stuck in an ironclad contract with a sexual harasser. As a woman, I would think you would respect me for finding a creative solution to my problem.
Sounds to me like BrookLynn was stuck with some bad options.
Okay, well, I certainly do not begrudge you for taking extreme measures to get away from that creep Link. But at the very least, you could have warned the other quartermains, given them a heads up, so they weren't completely blindsided.
Like the heads up you never gave my family when you published that article about the merger. Lulu Spencer, if there was an Olympic event for hypocrites, you would take the gold medal every time.
Excuse me, I have to...
It is unfortunate that your father threw you out, but had you just been honest, you might have saved ELQ, and you certainly would have saved the hospital in the process.
You can see there was more to it, right? I was caught between a rock and a hard place.
You made a bad choice. I don't think you're a bad person.
Mr. Cassadine,
Mrs. Corinthos.
ready to settle out your tab?
I don't know if I get to buy you a drink.
I don't think so.
Michael will be fine. He's remarkably capable for a rich kid.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
It's just insight. It's been my experience that people raised around money far overestimate their own strengths.
I can't take a lot of credit for how Michael turned out. He's his own person. And Michael may have been raised around a lot of money, but he's also had his share of adversity. Michael knows that life rarely goes as planned, so he will adapt and adjust. He did to win custody of Wiley, and he will do it to get rid of you.
That's what you're celebrating over there, the custody with Jax?
I was celebrating with Jax and Nina. They are definitely a couple.
For now.